So Jeff Nippard just dropped some knowledge bombs in a research paper on how to get those muscles growing like never before. And since I don't really expect you guys to go and read one, I'm here to break it down for you. First off, according to Nippard, the key to muscle growth is all about tension. That's the strain your muscles feel when they're doing their thing under a load. In simple terms, the more tension, the better the muscle growth. Back in 2019, a study in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health backed this up, saying that effective workouts should involve a mix of mechanical tension and metabolic stress. To really feel that burn and make those muscles work hard, it's important to slow down and not use too much momentum when lifting weights. Jeff Nippard has 3 smart tips for getting the most out of your workouts. And starting us off with number 1, slow it down. Take your time with those negatives. That's the part when your muscles are stretching. Nippard says it's even better for muscle growth than the lifting part. So aim for a 2 to 4 second negative phase. And tip number 2, don't rush the reps, especially when your form is getting a bit shaky towards the end of the set. Those last reps are gold for muscle growth, and the negative part of each rep is super important. And onto our third tip, mix it up. Combine full range of motion sets with partial reps. Nippard says that contrary to what we might think, a full range of motion isn't always the best for muscle growth. Partial reps can be more effective, but only if you do them in the stretched part of the lift. Oh, and here's a heads up, cut down on momentum. Using too much can take the tension away from your muscles and mess with your gains. Now, when it comes to how much effort you need to be putting in, it turns out that a lot of people need to push themselves harder in the gym. Nippard recommends going close to failure for maximum muscle growth. Here's the plan. Step 1, 2 to 3 sets. Keep it simple but effective. And tip number 2, leave a couple in the tank. For the first 2 sets, don't go all out. Save the last set for going all in and reaching that sweet mechanical failure. And now let's talk about boosting your workouts with a cool trick called the progressive overload principle. It's like giving your muscles a new challenge every week. Now you can keep things simple by either doing more reps or lifting heavier weights. Jeff Nippard suggests another neat trick. Change up how fast you do your reps. It not only keeps your muscles on their toes, but also helps you connect better with them and squeeze out the most from each move. Now, onto high-tension exercises. Nippard has some thoughts on the classics, like squats and bench presses. While they're good for overall looks, research suggests they might not be the best for supersized muscles. You see, these big moves might not hit all these smaller supporting muscles as much. That's where machines and cables come in handy. They let you load up those target muscles without tiring out the others too much. Plus, they're safer when you go all out. A study even says these machines and cable exercises are just as good as the classic free weights for building strength and muscle. So mix it up and keep those muscles guessing.